10 most important things to know about opportunity zones by the Wealth Building CPA. Eberia Okoye is a CPA, an active real estate investor, and founder of the Wealth Building CPA. She owns real estate investments in 5 states across the Eastern Coast. Her company has helped over 5,000 people like you prepare their taxes online and offline. Her greatest joy comes from helping clients, friends, and associates become free of financial stress. If you would like a free consultation with Eberia and her team, please call the number on her screen or go to the website. An opportunity zone is an economically distressed community where new investments under certain conditions may be eligible for preferential tax treatment. Localities qualify as opportunity zones if they have been nominated for that designation by the state and are designed to spur economic development and job creation in distressed communities. An opportunity zone business must have 90% of its assets be an opportunity zone property. It must be an opportunity zone business at least 90% of the time that a fund owns equity. An opportunity zone property must be new or substantially improved within 30 months. It must be used at least 70% of the time in the opportunity zone for at least 90% of the time that the opportunity zone business holds that property. An opportunity zone property may be leased after the 31st of December 2017. It must be a true market rate lease and there are no improvement requirements on lease property. Partnerships or C corporations can have opportunity zones. S corporations can also have them, but they're a little bit more complicated. You can invest capital gains made into opportunity zone funds to defer the gain. It can be funds from the sale of stocks or real estate that can be put into an opportunity zone fund within 180 days to defer the gain from the sale. It's a capital gains deferral mechanism and not a tax shelter. How do opportunity zones spur economic development? Opportunity zones are designed to spur economic development by providing tax benefits to investors. First, investors can defer tax on any prior gains invested in a qualified opportunity fund or a QOF until the earlier of the date on which the investment in a QOF is sold or exchanged by December 31st, 2026. If the QOF investment is held for longer than 5 years, there is a 10% exclusion of the deferred gain. If held for more than 7 years, the 10% becomes 15%. Secondly, if the investor holds the investment in the opportunity fund for at least 10 years, the investor is eligible for an increase in basis of the QOF investment equal to its fair market value on the date that the QOF investment is sold or exchanged. For residential rental property, it only makes sense to invest in an OZ property in which you anticipate capital gains after 10 years. If only cash flowing property and not anticipating much of capital gains after making the substantial rehab improvements, then there isn't really a benefit of obtaining an opportunity zone property. A qualified opportunity fund is an investment vehicle that is set up as either a partnership or corporation or investing in an eligible property that is located in a QOF. The list of designated qualified opportunity zones can be found in IRS notices 2018-48 and in 2019-42. Further, a visual map of the census tracts designated as QOZ may also be found at the Opportunity Zones Resources page, which you can see on your screen. Keep watching for more information on the ultimate wealth building plan.